Hi, the author I chose for my author study was Willems. I thought it was pretty neat to be able to see what he's all about, considering that I did a lot of my assignments over the books he has written. So it was very interesting to see what he's all about. Mo Willems has a Dutch background and he grew up in New Orleans. He really credits both of these things to his wit and his humor that he portrays in his books. In an interview, he said that coming from a Dutch family, he really had to be quick on his feet. He had to be able to throw jokes back at people and, have a thick skin to not let everything people say hurt his feelings. And he said that this was a lot how it was in New Orleans as well. Um, he he didn't just become an amazing, well-known author overnight. He had a lot of rejections. He actually was rejected for 5 years when he was trying to get his books up and coming. Before he became an author, he was an animator and a writer. He actually animated and wrote for Sesame Street, and he also animated two other shows, The Offbeats and Sheep in the Big City. He also did stand-up comedy. He really credits a lot of his past jobs to his success of being an author. He really thinks that, being able to, see things from different perspectives really helped him become an amazing author. It's funny, in one of his interviews, he talked about how he hated drawing circles. That's how Pigeon came about, because he really could just use triangles to draw him. He didn't really have to do like a circle head or anything, which eventually he did get comfortable drawing circles, which I thought that was pretty interesting of him to say. He said that one of his favorite authors growing up and stuff, when he talked to him, he said, it's a lot harder to write early reader books because you have to really limit your vocabulary and you have to really, pick and choose which words you use. And he said that this was a lot harder than writing and illustrating picture books. So he said that he went into early reader books because it seemed like a challenge for him to find the right word to still, that kids will still be able to read, but it will still give the same emotion that he wants to give off. He also says that he feels that the way that he has set up his books makes it easier and more interactive for children to learn how to read. In an article I read, he talks about how the text bubbles and the speech bubbles and thinking bubbles, how, a parent can be one character and the child could be the other character. So it really helps kind of create that bond and kind of make reading fun, and it's not just one person reading. Another thing that I really liked about his books is that he always has very hidden lessons in it. It's not so straightforward and straight out hey, you need to share. It's not so obvious. Like in the book that I'm going to read, Should I Share My Ice Cream? I thought it was interesting how the book ended up. So he has these kind of hidden messages so that kids, aren't just, hit with a lesson. They kind of learn through the elephant and the pig, and they kind of are able to put themselves and relate to them in a fun and silly way. I think it's also awesome that he has all his books translated into 20 different languages. I think that is amazing that he was able to do that and that he put the work into getting that done. Another neat fact is that he always has the pigeon in every book. Even the books that aren't the pigeon series, he still somehow incorporates the pigeon. It's kind of a fun little thing to, kind of flip through and try to find the pigeon. Kind of like hide and seek. Another interesting thing is that his daughter's name's Trixie. And if you don't know, Nuffle Bunny, the little girl in that book is actually named Trixie, which he named the character after his daughter. He has the one daughter and his wife, and they live in Massachusetts. Okay, so now I will read the story. Should I share my ice cream? Ice cream, get your cold ice cream for a hot day. Oops. Oh boy, ice cream. One ice cream, please. Here you go. Oh boy, oh boy. I love ice cream. Wait. Piggy loves ice cream too. Piggy is my best friend. Should I share my ice cream with her? Should I share my awesome, yummy, sweet, super great, tasty, nice, cool ice cream? Hmm. Mmm. Mmm. Maybe Piggy does not like this flavor. Sharing a flavor Piggy does not like would be wrong. I will eat the ice cream. Wait, Piggy will like this flavor. It is very yummy. I will share my ice cream. It will not be easy. Hey, Piggy's not here. She does not know I have ice cream. I will eat the ice cream. Where is Piggy? What if she's sad somewhere? I must find her. When I do, I will say, "Would you like some of my ice cream?" Then she will say, "Thank you, that would cheer me up." Then I will give her my ice cream to share. Yum! Then my best friend will be happy. I will do it. I will share my ice cream. No! Now Piggy cannot have any of my ice cream. Now I cannot have any of my ice cream. I blew it. You look sad. Would you like some of my ice cream? Thank you, that would cheer me up. Yum. That was not my plan. Oh well. This works too. So in that story, Elephant started out like debating whether or not he should share his ice cream, ended up spilling his ice cream, and then everything that he thought about how his interaction with Piggy would go actually ended up being reversed. So Piggy came with the ice cream, saw Elephant sad, and shared her ice cream with him. So I think this was a cool little way of Mo Willems to show that sharing is caring. So he didn't just straight up say, "Hey, we need to share." And nowhere in the story did it say anything about sharing, like actually say sharing. But you can just tell from the interaction between these two characters. So Pig and Elephant is one of those series that really has a lot of lessons in them, so I thought that was pretty neat. And I also think it's very neat how he has different series, like the Pigeon series, the Elephant and Piggy series, and he has a few of the Nuffle Bunny series, so that was pretty cool. For my activity, I wanted to do a interactive notebook, and so I would put it in a trifold kind of thing, and the interactive notebook would be in the middle, and it'd have different sections or different books, and in each flap would be an activity. And then on the sides would have like when was he born, past jobs, where does he live now, things like that. I actually found this activity on Teachers Pay Teachers. I absolutely love that website, and I think there's a lot of amazing teachers who share a lot of their amazing ideas with us, and I think that was just awesome. So I really like that idea of just each flap having a different activity, like a writing prompt, drawing prompt, things like that, maybe an art prompt. And so, yep, thank you.